champions for a reason. That's a hard evening.
Oh, a real tough day, real tough game to watch and stuff. I haven't felt like that in my career before, if I'm honest. So it was a tough game to watch. But they're the best team in the league. Congratulations to them. They got a fantastic side. The equivalent only thing I can say is we've got 9 injuries. 9 first team injuries. If they had 9 first team injuries and went to Man City, that's the equivalent of the game. That's all I can say. But look, we've been magnificent. Every single thing is going against us in terms of injuries, in terms of certain things. So what we have to do is make sure we dust ourselves off and we're ready to go on the weekend.
I mean, you even had one in the warm-up today.
Yeah, we've got people on the bench we can't really bring on. Couldn't really bring Harry Connick on today and stuff really. So we've lost some big players. But look, it boils down to one giant, mammoth, unbelievable game, and we'd have all taken that at the beginning of the season. So let's look forward to that rather than dwell on a performance that was a poor performance, because they were good, but we weren't as aggressive as we were. We didn't defend our box as well, and in the end we felt a bit sorry for ourselves. Even the final goal summed it up. Square ball when we're 90+3. You don't need to do that. You keep it there. You see that, and at least it gives Alexander Mitrovic the record.
Fred, on your dinner, is that the same injury recurring?
No, different. And like, everyone's at their absolute maximum at the minute. We're
been kicked out. I know it seems churlish at 7-0 to say the first one there was a bit of controversy about. Could it have been kicked out? Was there one you didn't could have got treatment?
But well, look, they're not going to, because they want to take advantage of having 10 men. What Fred should have done was just come back on the pitch and gone down, and then they would have stopped the game. But that's just clever game management. And then look, who's to say that they're going to score? But they are that kind of side, But we weren't. Up until the first goal, pretty even game. We were aggressive, but then after that we didn't do the things we did. Second half we were poor, and even when we changed shape and tried to be compact centrally, we weren't. And look, they're a good side, and when they've got their tails up, they're confident, they're playing with freedom. They can do that to a lot of sides. But look, we can't dwell on that now. We have to look forward.
Difficult one for the goalkeeper. I mean, but just to talk about the goalkeeper situation, was that always going to happen? You're going to bring somebody in for the last 2, or was that sort of prompted by Saturday's results, which sort of put the onus on the last 2 games?
Well, no, look, I think when you try to get an emergency keeper, no one in the Championship is going to lend you a goalkeeper because they're all using them. So, for example, let's use West Brom as a thing. West Brom are not going to let us have one of their 2 keepers because they need them, for example. So you have to either go with someone that's not ready, because when you bring them in, they have to play, which is detrimental, or you risk and gamble with going with sort of your number 3 with Harry, for example, and having no one else to come on. Now it's a silly rule because the Premier League everyone has four goalkeepers that they and 2 of those never play a football game. So this could be, but you can't bet loan from the Premier League because apparently it gives you an unfair advantage. But it's an emergency loan for a reason.
But he's been playing, hasn't he, Ingram, which is a good thing.
No, it's a good thing. And look, it's a tough game for him today because he couldn't really do too much about a lot of them. But look, they were excellent today. We were not. But it all boils down to...
Well, it does, and I mean, what an atmosphere. The crowd can really play their part. They always do, I know, but especially Saturday.
Oh, they got to. They have to, and it comes quickly. Hopefully we're not too depleted in terms of that, and we go into the game, knowing what we need, and we know we need. If we win, we get in there. Point may do it. You never know. But we can't be relying on that. We've got to do our job.
Goal difference is taking the hit, isn't it?
Well, a goal difference is taking the hit. But I don't think it was ever going to come down to goal difference, apart from if, Middlesbrough lost or drew, if Fulham, if Millwall won, and so. So I think, look, as long as we do our job, that's all that matters.
Some might come back. I mean, is there any chance for... somebody might fall down the stairs between now and then, the way it's going?
I've never seen anything like it. Big players going, and that's tough for us to take. But we can't dwell on that. We can't look backwards. We just have to look forwards and hope that we get some divine intervention, because I'll be doing plenty of praying, and hope we get a couple back and a couple healed and a lot of freshness, and then go from there.